What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Hypocritical AF podcast. I am your host, Albert Fig, and today is a special episode. Today is For Barbers by Barbers, and join me today, I got two of the best barbers here in Sacramento. You heard it, two of the best in Sacramento, greater Sacramento, and damn near all of Northern Cali. I'm just going to say it, okay? To my left, I got my guy, Anthony, and he also goes by... Well, I'm not going to say go by, but you might know him on Instagram as Splash JPEG. What's up?
What's up, man? Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yes, man. You. To the right, I got my guy, Jeffrey. And on IG, you might know him as Jeffrey Cash.
Yep,
what's up?
Yep,
What's up?
Yep. That's a great intro,
That's
man.
a good intro. Like I said, we got two of the best, bro. And today, like I said, this one, we're giving free game. We're putting people on. This one's For Barbers by Barbers. And yo, before we get into all this stuff we're going to cover, I just want to know, yo, how has 2020, the year, how has it affected you guys in your guys' profession?
I'll let you go first.
I got to be honest, man. I think at the beginning of the year, it was very nerve-wracking and stressful. And I think any barber at that time will probably agree that it was like, oh, shit. Like, am I allowed to?
Oh, yeah. We cuss.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that everyone thought like, oh, shit, like, what's going to happen? Like, we're all going to lose our jobs. Like, everything's going to go to shit. But in reality, at least for me, and I think I speak for a lot of barbers when I say this, but at least for me, probably one of the best things that could have happened, to be like 100% honest. I really it affected me positively, like so much. It did so much for me in different ways, but just like the idea alone, it showed how much we how much value we have and how we stand in the industry and stand in people's lives. We seem, I mean, I know Jeffrey can agree with me. We seem to be more important than things that should be more important. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
essential.
Right. Like we became a priority in some people's lives.
Oh, yeah.
Which was crazy. Like the demand just grew. And I 100% appreciate that. And I am so grateful to that fact. That's why I try not to ever stray or fall off, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
No, yeah, it was crazy, man. What I noticed, like caught my eye first, man, when like people started like protesting for haircuts.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
That was me. I definitely was one of them.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, man. I was like, just call me, man. I'll go to your house, man. I got you. But now, like, it was crazy. Like he said, like, it don't seem like, I don't know. I feel like in previous times, barbers always got like put down, like not a good profession, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then like 2020 hit, and then we started getting shut down, and people weren't getting haircuts for months, and then like people started protesting for like barbershops to open back up. And
for sure.
I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, hey, well, I'm glad everybody realized, you know, how like
for real.
I think it changed our perception and
for sure
as well, right? Like, like, oh wow, like you guys are hitting us up like crazy. Like, you know, like, damn, like, I mean, we understand, but then again, we didn't know because we're on this side of it.
And you're always on go. You guys are always constantly on go.
Always trying to grow. I think Jeffrey, same thing. Like, we're always trying to grow, always trying to reach the next level. So to us, we were never like, it never occurred to us how things can change and how like, I don't know. Like, like I said, we're always trying to grow. So we never seen it as like, I guess that important. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
no, dude, definitely is. And I've like, it's crazy because I know some barbers. I know a lot of barbers, but like my bar, like the guy that I'll tell you off air who it is. You know him very well.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because seeing him go from he was working from this spot and then went to this spot. And then it was like when they did all the shutdowns and they made it mandatory, like, you guys' shop has to close. Yeah. And it's like having to force people to adjust and figure out a way to make money doing all that, to see him do that. And then to see you kind of slowly come back. And then I was asking him, I was like, yo, so are you ever going to go back to the shop? Because he's having to do other stuff. I mean, he's still cutting hair, but from other places. And he's just like, bro, I'm not coming back until it's like 100%. Like, he's like, that's just me though. He's like, he's like, when I come back, it's like, it has to be like 100% open. He's like, but right now, he's like, they're making all these restrictions and everything. He's just like, I'm just not for it, you know? That was from him. And I talked to this other barber and he was just like, yo, he's like, as soon as they let me get back in, I'm getting back in.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a good, interesting perspective to get that on both sides, because I could get, I see both sides of the token, but obviously I'm not a barber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's what I was curious to see how it affected you guys, if at all, because I mean, it forces you guys to be creative, I think outside the box.
Versatile.
Yeah.
It's just like you said, we were forced to figure out another way or figure out how to do it indefinitely. Like we were not, some of us were just not willing to fail because of that circumstance or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that just like completely stopped cutting.
They stopped.
Yeah.
And I sometimes you don't like stop and think about it, because before that you're steady cutting, and I like me, I'm still pretty new, like out here, I mean, we just moved out here not that long ago. So like before this, I was still like trying to build clientele out here, trying to get started and going, and then I got hit, bro.
Damn.
So it's like I was barely getting to like my like getting busy like throughout the week and stuff, and then we like shut down. I was like, damn. Like, now we got to start all over. So then I'm like, you know what? That's when I picked up my camera, and then I started shooting videos, and I learned Photoshop, man. I learned Adobe Illustrator, Final Cut, like, because I had so much time, man. I had so much time. I was like, you know what? Let me do something else. Then I started doing like video shoots, and I was like, I'm gonna make this work,
No, yeah, for sure.
And we were only down for like, well, how long was the first lockdown? Like a month, like 30 days.
You know what?
Or like 2 months.
I don't know. I can't even like really. I mean, it was supposed to be 2 weeks, and then
That's right.
Yeah. Then it's just getting like pushed back and pushed back.
Yeah, it was just like, all right, we're gonna shut down for 2 weeks, and then it was like it was supposed to be 2 weeks, and then a month passed, and then 2 months passed, and then it was like, yo, what happened to the 2 weeks?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's the longest 2 weeks ever. You know what I mean?
I gotta be honest, bro. Like, I can't tell because, like, we were trying to shut down for like a month, and then it was like, all right, like I went and just started cutting hair, like went here or there, and I actually one of my cousins' shop, he had like a memorandum. Is it a memorandum? Is that what it's called?
Like pretty much like a letter saying like this and this and that.
He was essential by the military and the police department and all that stuff. So he was open and he was getting a lot of business. And then, so of course I had my regular clientele. And then from there, we were just working. It was so crazy that we were working. And then we ended up being like, fuck it, man. We're just going to open. Yeah. So we opened the shop and a lot of things changed.
I remember you guys posting about that and even the shop posting about it and just being like, we're going to open, there's like the safety guidelines that you guys follow and everything. Yeah. But it was just like, yo, they were like, I'm not going to say essentially like revolting, but they were just like, yo, we're opening. Like straight up, like y'all can come in like and try to shut shit down or whatever, but we're going to be open.
And things did happen. Things did happen. We got letters. We got, they popped in. Shit. And like I try to play it cool with them, but I also let them know, like, well, what do you want us to do?
Yeah.
I mean, bottom line, like, we were not. After I learned where we were in this whole thing, I was like, we're not gonna fall victim to this. Like, we're not gonna let this happen to us. And that's what I told like everyone. I was like, we are not gonna let our shop fail. We're not going to let our team fail. Like, we're not going to let this happen to us. If it happens to some people, it's unfortunate, but we're not going to allow it to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy, man.
I know how that, like I said, I know how your shop was doing, and I know, like, not like I say the ins and out of it, because I'm not there, but the shit that they were going through and they were posting, so I was just like, damn, bro, like, but how was it for yours at King's?
Yeah. Well, the first month we did shut down because I stopped working too. I stopped cutting because it sounded scary, like everything was shutting down.
First,
sports were getting canceled and everything. I'm like, oh damn, like this has to be serious.
Yeah.
So we shut down, and then like everything started coming out, like more like stats and stuff. I'm like, okay, it's not too crazy then.
Yeah.
I was like, so then they let us open back up. So then we went in. And then they tried to shut us down again.
Damn.
The second time, and that's when we were like, you know what? We did the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
We just kept it more like just
chill,
simple, like stuff we were already doing, just keeping clean, sanitizing the chairs, like stuff we were already doing,
Right.
And just upped it up a little bit more, cleaning, and I don't know if like where our shop is, we're a little bit more hidden. So we're like behind a shopping center. So we don't have too much like foot traffic and stuff. So I don't think we had that many issues or like people
running up on everything.
Yeah, like nobody really like called on us or anything like that. But
that's good.
We just try to like limit the people in there and stuff. And I mean,
just keep
but
it
we
going.
didn't shut down, bro. We couldn't.
Yeah.
The second time we didn't no more, and then they try to shut down like the third time again.
Damn.
I'm like, nah, man.
3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just off and on.
Yeah,
right?
it was like off and on, off and on.
One thing we were just like, okay, we got to be low key or whatever.
Yeah.
And you guys had just expanded too, huh?
We had just moved over the year before, and we had just remodeled and all that stuff. And so it was like, it was exciting. But then when this happened, it was kind of like, damn. But I don't know. I think we were in this like position where we're like, oh, this is great. Like we got a bigger space now. And it's remodeled. It looks so much better. And then it's like, how could, I think that's what was one of the things that pushed us like, nah, like let's make this happen type thing. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, we blacked out the windows and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's what's crazy too, because like with all the shit that was going on, like, yo, when we were just talking about it before we started recording, yo, like there was places downtown just getting broken into, like,
man, I know,
bashed in, and like, it's crazy to not consider like barbershops and hair. Like I would say, I'll even extend that to not just barbers, but like hairstylists and shit like that, to not consider them essential, knowing that some of the businesses and some of the places are getting broken into.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. How is it not like it's essential, bro? Like especially if you're a dude, I'm not like especially if you're a dude that's like if you're a single guy, and like yo, haircuts are gonna determine a lot of play for you, my guy. You know.
Well, try to go get a job or try to go to a job interview without a haircut.
Oh yeah.
No matter what kind of haircut it is, it can be anything. It can be a regular haircut, scissored, just styled. Try going with your hair like you. First off, your confidence changes.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to you're not going to feel the confidence that you need to ace the interview. And the employer is going to see you as like, well, he didn't figure out how to get clean. It says a lot and it changes the whole thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you go. It changes your confidence.
Well, think about it for like, even military, like being prior service and shit, like we used to have to get fresh haircuts every single weekend,
Right.
So how does it, what about for the people who are like, maybe not active duty, maybe like reserve or guards, so they're not like there every day, but they still have to get haircuts to go in at the time.
Right. It doesn't change. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
That's what that shit that's like, okay, what is considered essential or not, bro? Because
there's a lot of services that people never gave credit to before, and that's kind of the thing where we were saying like. We didn't realize that either, you know what I'm saying? Until this happened.
Because we're just like steady on the go. To us, I mean, we're just cutting, we're just going day by day.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, we're just like going day by day, just cutting. And then like all this happens. And then it's just like, you realize like how important it really was, you know? Because honestly, I didn't even think about that stuff, either. To me, I just did it because I like cutting hair and I just like doing it, I never realized that like, I mean, I know we play like an important role in people's lives sometimes, but I never realized it was like this big,
I think a lot of people didn't realize that. Even the people that were like hitting us up, like, nonstop. I think they didn't even realize it until it happened. And that's when they were like, oh no, like I need my haircut. Like I got to get on this.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Once you get to that point when it's just like, hey, bro, I can't. How about, I mean, this is like a telltale sign for you guys. When someone goes, like, yo, bro, I need. Can you get me in, bro? Like, I need. And you're just like, yo, bro, like I'm booked. Yeah. But you're just like, yo, I'll give you 200. And you're like, that motherfucker wants a haircut. Like he wants a haircut.
And that's the type of things that happen. And it happened then. It's things like that happened before, but it seemed like it happened then more. And you're thinking like, where are these people getting this money from? I mean, obviously we know like some, but it's just crazy. Like, where did this come from? It's not. It's not that they don't have it, but it's also not that they do have it. It's kind of like they're going to do whatever they got to do. They're going to offer if they're going to offer,
yeah, especially like when the essential workers, they stayed working, so they still had to go show up to work, and they were still going. Those were the people that were hitting me up like crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, man, I still got to go to work. Like, we're still doing this. We're still doing that. I'm like, oh, shoot. Like I said, the first month I took it easy, bro. I was like, you know what? I don't know what this is. Like,
it is
just hold that, man. Let's see how this plays out, and then I'll take care of you.
That is true, and that is fair with that too. Because even myself, like we when it first, I remember when the fucking COVID, when the shutdowns first started happening, and they were just like, yo, we're closing down bars, and then when it was just like, yo, there's no more NBA games and shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember it was like I had talked about this before in the podcast, but I was like, yo, I was supposed to go out. Well, we were supposed to go out for St. Patrick's Day, and I was like hyped. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a green beer, and then it was like, and then it was just like, oh no, we're shut down, and I was like, huh. And then another spot was like, we're going to be open, but this is our last night that we're going to be open. But it's like, it's half capacity until 10. And it's like first come, first serve. And I remember being like, we should go. And then other conversation was just like, yo, if everybody's shutting down, maybe we shouldn't go. Because at first you're just kind of like, I don't know, but then as time passed, like I said, like after the month or so, whatever, you're just like, all right, bro, like it's basically just the fucking flu. You know what I mean? Just some shit like
once
that.
like the stats came out and everything and like survival rates and everything started coming out, then I'm like, okay, as long as you keep yourself clean, stay safe, well,
that's what it's tough for. That's why I was curious, and that's why I asked that how it was for you guys, because I know how it was. Like me, like my job, we were considered essential. I don't know how, but we were considered essential. So I never stopped working like my regular day job, and a few people too. Like some people, were like it hit them hard. Or like some people were like struggling.
Oh yeah.
But and then even do like my tattoo guy. Even with him, like his shop was shut down, and he was like working from here and doing things over here, and wasn't supposed. He was like he would work. I don't want to put his business out there, but like he was doing like working, but he was like, I'm not supposed to be doing this type of thing,
Yeah.
And so I got that perspective from the tattoo guy, but I didn't know about it from the barbers, so like that's why I was just like I wanted to ask.
It's crazy, man, because over so many years, barbers have always been treated like as if we're doing tattoos. Like tattoo artists, not like discrediting, but like, they use needles.
Yeah.
They break skin.
Yeah.
And we don't do that. Like it's very rare that someone bleeds in a barbershop,
Bro,
right?
There's some spots that are tattoo and piercing in the same room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And it's crazy because like we've always been on that where we get like what's the word I'm looking for? Like we're always they're always on our head more. Yeah, like
a bad rap type of thing?
we're always getting like policed. And it's like you guys don't even do this to tattoo. Not saying that I want them to, but I'm just saying you guys don't even do this to tattoo shops. Like, and you guys are on our head.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's funny that you said it because the tattoo shop that opened next to us, they had just opened. So they had just like started, you know what I mean? And I felt bad. I was like, damn, I don't know what they were doing or if they were how they managed. Good thing that they're still open, but I don't know how they managed, but I'm glad that they did. But
sure.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy because either way, whatever is considered essential or not, people's jobs and lives are essential. People's livelihoods, people's incomes, and everything else.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's sad, man. It was sad, and it still is sad.
Yeah, especially for like businesses, like you said, I had just opened up, and man, like opening up a business, man,
it's hard enough as it is.
Yeah, it's already hard enough.
It's a big jump,
especially like the first year you're trying to go in and you're going with like such a positive like mentality, and then something like this happens, and you're just like, damn, you probably spend all your money, all your savings into that. Then now you're out here struggling for the next, because it was like the whole year,
Yeah, dude, literally.
Now and. I mean, you didn't even reach that potential that you were supposed to that first year, And I just think it's crazy, like if you open the business during that time, man, it was hard.
And then that's what we live in right now. That's the fucking area we live in, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's a good perspective for you guys on that one. Well, go ahead, man.
Well, I was gonna say on the plus side is look at what haircuts and tattoos where they are now.
Yeah,
tattoo artists are booked. You can't get a tattoo like with a good artist for like 6 months.
I know.
Same thing with barbers. Like, bro, to this day, I can't, like, people think I just don't want to cut their hair, and I'm like, I'm already here for 14 hours today. Like, I'm not gonna stay another hour. Like, I'm tired.
They have to cut through their lunch and shit like that.
Yeah, man, it'd be like that.
That's just
so. Look what it's done for us.
Like, it was a bad thing, but. Once we came back, man, like I said, I was just building my clientele, right? And then we got shut down. So then I lost a lot of people. But now, man, it was like the best thing that could have happened.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people were cutting during that time. And we were. So I got like the new clientele I got was insane,
That's dope.
And now I'm comfortable, I'm good.
That's hella good, man.
It sucks that I gotta turn people away now because I was.
Yeah,
that's not how I was
Yeah.
before. People were like, man, like when I first started, they're like, dude, like I can never book with nobody. Like you have time same day today. I'm like, yeah, man. You know, I had to kind of explain like. Because I think like if you have time the same day, people don't really trust you either. You know, they're like, hold on, why do you have time today, bro? Like, what's going on? I'm like, hey, I'm new out here, dude. Like, I'm just trying to get my clientele up.
Yeah,
blah. And but now, bro, I don't even got to explain myself, man. I'm just, but it sucks because I got to turn people away. You know.
Yeah,
and
is that hard to do?
To me, I hate doing that. I hate turning people away.
Yeah, because you work so hard to get there.
Yeah,
to take every single person that you can, and that's like something that you like you would teach to younger barbers. Like every single person that walks through the door, you got to get them. You got to be on it. There's even if you don't want to cut that person, or even if you don't want to do this or whatever, like you got to do it. You got to do it, and you go through all this, and then you're so booked that you're like, oh no, like I wanted all this, and I can't even like handle it so much. It's overwhelming, you know, like in a good way, but also, it's a blessing and a curse, you know.
Yeah, no, I didn't think about that too, because it is true in that you can get a person that just walks in, and then you just have, now you might potentially have like a lifetime
another client or a weekly client, you know, at that.
Yeah, because that's what happened too at the beginning, man. I was just doing walk-ins, but like I said, our shop is so hidden. We don't get walk-ins like that, you know. So I had to turn to everything else, man, like social media. I was out at Galleria, passing out cards, man, just meeting people. Yeah, like, dude, I just moved out here, like I'm just blah blah blah. And what's crazy, bro? Like my initial client, say I pick somebody up from the mall, right? They come over to me, and then from then. Like I have this one guy, man. Like I picked him up from the mall, and he came over, and then he recommended him. He like sent me like 3 people,
word of mouth.
And now he don't even come to me no more.
Oh, damn.
But his people that he sent me, they come to me now.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
You know what I mean? Like but from one guy, I got 3 people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So. But I don't know what happened to that guy. I think he moved. He went to college though. He don't come to me. He moved to like a different state or something. But
God damn. Yeah. But it's a trickle effect. But that is right.
But it was crazy, you know. Like from one person, you get 3. You know. But yeah, man.
No, it's that trickle effect, yo. I wanted to ask you guys too. So one of the topics that I wanted to ask was gen books, opening up the books for you guys. You know how? Because I know you've been cutting since motherfucking high school and shit. You know. Back in the day, there was no, like before Instagram and shit, there was no gem books and everything,
there was no gem book. There was barely any there was barely any barbers on YouTube.
Right. At the time. And you guys were just kind of essentially just like face-to-face walk-ins, more or less?
Yeah, or friends from high school, or a family, or, refers you to a friend or a coworker. It's not like how it is now.
How it is, right.
Instagram alone.
Right. And that's what I was going to ask right now is how much of a game changer and how much of a factor is gen books and using that books up for y'all? Because one thing I know with you guys, like if you guys post in the stories, it's just like, yo, just want to reiterate, refer to the book, use the books.
Please, please
tell the people how important that is.
Booksy.
Okay.
I mean, I think that they're all really good. I use Genbook, but Genbook, it's a game changer. I recommend it to all the barbers in the shop or whoever I speak to, like. Yeah, because I mean there is a fee you have to pay, but that fee is paying. You paying that fee. It's just like you said earlier about the program you were talking about, like whatever. Yeah. Like it's worth it because it's like having someone to manage your schedule. It's autonomous, Yeah, and it helps out a lot. Because without having to do anything, people book up your schedule, and that's and it actually helps you grow too. People find you on Genbook or on Booksy. People find you online. Yeah. For a minute, when I got Genbook, when I first got Genbook, there wasn't a lot of barbers on Genbook. There were barbers, but not as many as there is now. Okay. And at that time, if someone Googled I would come up on Google.
Oh shit!
Because of Genbook, though. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy, it does a lot, and it's I recommend that 100%, man.
I didn't know there was 2. I thought it was just Genbooks. That shows you how little I know.
I mean, it just depends because I know there's like Squire, Genbook, Booksy. It just depends on the barber. Yeah,
Square does it now.
It just really it depends.
Game changer
because I know. Well, see, because like back home, it was like 3 other barbers in the King City.
Yeah.
So
damn.
I cut like probably like
damn near everybody,
like almost everybody in town,
near everybody there, yeah.
So I was cutting everybody back then. So that's how they knew me, because we were from a small town. So that's how I stayed booked. So I didn't need no booking app, because they were so regulars that they would get up and book their next appointment immediately, And that's how I stayed over there. But once I came out here, I didn't know anybody out here.
Right.
I couldn't just like, if I didn't have somebody in my chair, I couldn't call anybody.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I got an opening right now. I had nobody to call. So that's when I got Booksy. And I got Booksy because the guys at the shop used it. But that's what helped me gain some clientele too, man.
Is that one? Is that a paid thing too, or is it free?
No, I pay for it monthly too.
Okay, so I didn't know that. Yeah,
you got to pay.
But honestly, you pay. It's a monthly fee, but at least but throughout the month, you get more than one new client. So it pretty much pays for itself.
Yeah,
that's dope. Yeah, no,
because people find you. Like, I'll be like, man, how'd you hear about us? I'm like, dude, I just went through books and I found you.
Yeah, no, that is cool. And like I said, it is cool. I mean, I think social media for sure is an avenue. It is a tool, and that is how you essentially, kind of advertise your guys' craft. Because I know, like I said, I know a few other barbers that they're just I'm not going to say that they're grandfathered in. Maybe that's not the right word to say, but they're just like, yo, they go, I don't know. They're like, I'm not on it. Like, I don't really use it. I don't really just do it. And it's like, I don't keep up with it. He's like, I've been established here for years and everybody knows me. He's like, so I'm good with that, maybe because he's older,
old school,
old school way of thinking, which is, not to say that is right or wrong, but, I think that people that don't use social media as an avenue, I feel like they're kind of, to a fault.
Out.
Yeah, you're missing out. Like, there's so many avenues and so many leads that it can go to and branch off to.
Yeah, because like social media was everything for me too when I came out here. Because now it's so easy to run ads too on Instagram.
Yeah.
All you have to just have that business profile, and then you run ads, and then you reach like thousands of people in that area,
Yeah.
And that's what helped me out too.
I mean, look at how many followers do you have?
$3,000. It's like 3,000 something.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's more than I have, and I've been here.
It's crazy because before I would use Instagram just for myself, post little haircuts here and there, and then but then once I came out here, I just started promoting myself like crazy.
Yeah,
and then man, like those followers were like probably like within a year that it just kind of went up like that.
Yeah,
but man, it was just running ads and staying posting and. Then I try to like up the quality of my posts, like different content and stuff.
Yeah.
And
your content's good.
It works, man. Like,
I
always tell people like, I'm like, dude, just post on Instagram, dude. Just post on there.
Yeah. If you have time, if you're not cutting, if you're not doing anything, post, make videos. I wish I had time to do that.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
You used to post a lot more.
I used to post a lot more.
And
I used to post a haircut. There was a point I posted a haircut every single day.
Yeah.
I posted a haircut. And I just like don't have the time. Or if I do have the time, I go home, put my phone down.
Yeah.
I don't even touch it anymore.
It is good.
What I usually do to like get content like that, I'll go in. So now I take weekends off now. So I take Saturday, Sunday off. But I work Monday through Friday.
That's so different, right? Because normally, I was gonna say, and not mean to cut you off, but normally the barbers take Mondays off.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, because that's what I was doing. But now, see, on Saturdays I was just going in half day. So I'd rather do that half day on Monday. And then I just chill my weekend,
That's true.
So the people that I would get on Saturday, now I get them on Mondays.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And but what I do Mondays, I record every haircut.
Yeah, that's good.
I just have my camera and then I just shoot every haircut.
Because it's your half day.
Yeah, it's just half day. So I'm only knocking out a few cuts throughout the day, and then throughout the week I'll edit those haircuts that I did. So that's what I do to get content out.
That's good.
Because I know the rest of the days it's just packed, man, and it's hard to get photo or video in there, especially when you got like your people waiting already.
Yeah.
You don't want them to see you there playing with your camera and they're like, dang, I'm trying to get cut.
Yeah.
So that's why I do it like on my half days. I just go and I'll record my cuts and then throughout the week I'll edit them.
Yeah.
So I mean that's just a little like secret that I do,
That's what I'm saying. This one is it's putting people on, but it's giving out free game for them right now. You know what I mean? And giving people the ins and outs for a lot of shit that they don't, us as clients, we just go in there, we just like, yo, cut our hair, like that's, but we don't get all this other shit.
It's a lot. I feel like there's a lot more involved.
Not exactly, which is why I was going to bring up this next topic that I wanted to go over with y'all. Two things. This is a 2-part thing, and we'll kind of just let, however it flows. What are things that as you guys as barbers, what are some of the things that annoy you the most from clients?
Oh man.
What are some of the things?
I think kind of like lack of patience maybe. I think like I can't even take a week off. Like I've taken 1 week off this year and I'm gonna take one more, like for sure. I'm going on vacation. And I don't take much time off.
Right.
And if I do,
They
people
just
are pissed.
Yo, how could you take time off?
Yeah, they're like, man. I mean, they don't really, they're like joking, but at the same time, like, they really,
kind of being
they're like, hey, like,
how dare you take a week out of your life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can take 1 week off.
Or maybe just people who text you before they go on Genbook. That's what I always tell. Like, I need you to go there first. 'Cause if I see something open, I'm gonna be like, what time do you want? I'm gonna have to go through this thing with you, and I've already went through. I was like, I'm not gonna do this with you. You have to go on there first.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people too. I'm like, if you see something and it's not open, then hit me up. Maybe I'll try to squeeze you in.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
if you didn't even go through that, then damn, bro, like.
You can't do that.
No respect.
What I do is like no call, no shows, bro. That's my number one.
People still do that,
dude. People still do
really?
that, especially like on my app. If I see it's your first time booking, I'm like, man, more than likely you're not gonna show up. Man.
I didn't know people still do no shows, bro.
Dude.
I don't mind because I have a policy. If you don't show up, I charge you for the full haircut. And my thing behind that is that someone else would have taken that spot, and I probably would have got tipped. So the least you can do is pay for the whole haircut, or you just cancel ahead of time. If you're not going to show up, that you already know the policy when you sign up because it says right there. Yeah, so when you're booking, you already know the policy, and if you book with that in mind, then you already have to know. Like, I've had people try to like argue with me about it before. If I decide to refund that person, I don't take them anymore. I will block them on the app and everything, and I don't take them anymore.
I have seen that.
So that's what I'm doing now too. Like, if you're a no call, no show for the first time bookers, I just block you.
Yeah.
I mean,
they gotta understand.
Like I said, like now, bro, like I'm steady enough that I could afford to lose a certain clients. You know? And like people sometimes always say like when a client sits in your chair, they're like, man, I'm just trying out a new barber. But in reality, bro, like we're trying out a new client, Like let's see if I want to, I want to keep you,
Yeah, I mean, your time is valuable now. You worked hard to get there, and it's just like on Uber. Uber, I guess the drivers can rate the
rate. The passengers,
right? Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, but it's true though, because just because a driver is good or bad doesn't mean that the customer isn't good or bad.
Oh, bro, you can even
imagine we could leave reviews on clients.
You can even get
be like, hey,
Uber
man, this guy
and
don't
Lyft,
tip.
They can charge you for like not showing up.
Yeah,
same thing.
Or if you book the ride and then you cancel within a certain amount of time, you still have to pay for it.
Vegas is known for that shit. So,
dude,
yo, Vegas is ruthless though. You know
it's crazy in Vegas. They take 30 minutes to pick you up. But they only want to wait like 2 minutes for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what hotel I'm at, man? It's gonna take me like 10 minutes to get.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Vegas is ruthless with that shit. One time we was out of the hotel and we stayed. We did like 2 nights on the strip, and then for the last night, I was just like, yo, look, I just dropped like $500 on these rooms. This last night, we're not really doing anything crazy. Let's just get a room like kind of off the strip, And if we want to go in, we can go in. So we got the last night was just like a room off the strip. And I remember we were getting a lift, and where they were at, they had like a designated area for the lifts, right?
Oh yeah.
So we walk over there, we're waiting. We're like, where the hell does this do that? And then we get a phone call, and then he's just like, hey, where you guys at? I'm like, we're in the lift area, and then he's just like, there's a lift area, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I thought you would know this, Yeah. So he's like, I'm in front of the hotel. I'm like, all right, let's go over there. So we go over there, and we call him. We're like, where you at? And he goes, where you at? And I go, where you at? I'm right here where you told me you're at. He's like, man, you guys are playing games. I'm just gonna leave, and then charges us. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, I'm trying to find
you, my guy. Like, damn. So Vegas is ruthless with that type of shit, man.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that, man?
Well, we were in Florida a couple weeks back, and it's funny because there's like a Uber and Lyft shortage over there. So if you do call one, sometimes you're waiting like 30 minutes for one. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. And it's like, and then and it sucks because sometimes you won't even get one; they'll just cancel it.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, yeah.
That's how it was because we were just we were in Vegas too. Like I think like a month ago now. Mm-hmm. And same thing. That's what the Uber guy was telling us. Because I was like, man, would it take us like 40 minutes, almost like 40 minutes to get an Uber?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's like, nah, man, it's because there's a shortage.
I didn't know there was a shortage like that.
Yeah, like people don't want to do Uber right now no more.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like
unemployment, right?
They can't find like, I don't know, like some like.
Some kind of like strike or something, or something that people are not, for some reason. I don't know exactly all the.
Yeah, so they're just like shortage on drivers right now, and it's crazy to get an Uber.
What about here? Do you know about like here?
I know that motherfucking one night we're gonna take a lift from downtown and to come back home, and it was just like $50, $55, and I was like, damn.
Oh, was it? What time was it?
It's like 12.
That's when it changes. The rates.
When it changes.
The rates change at a certain time. I think.
But bro, $55. I was like, I'll just call someone. I could just hit someone up, and be like, yo, you know what I mean, or something.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, $55. You know.
I'd rather walk.
But I was like, all right, you know, like at that point, it's just like, what are the options you have, you know? So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just do that, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, by the way, for the people that are listening and you can't see, for the viewers, I should say. I sweat easily, okay, and it's hot. So if you see me sweating, you know,
hey,
don't pay attention.
Yeah, you were talking about like you were talking about like, oh, I don't know, I didn't think about it's gonna be hot, but I see you sweating, and I was like, aren't you used to this?
I'm used to it, but I still sweat easy, you know, because I'm used to
the same way, man. Every time the fan points over here,
yeah, yo, I got some. I'm telling you, I got some cold water right there.
I'm trying not to think about it. It's doing me well.
Okay, yeah. If I sit, I've done it. Like I said, I've done it enough to where I don't let it, bother me. But when it sucks like when I go and post and like to go edit, and I'm like shiny faces. I look like I'm oily as shit. I'm like, yo, get this dude a napkin or something.
I mean, it must be. It's doing you good because it looks like your chain's wet and glistening.
Okay, good, because this shit was dirty. This shit was hella dirty.
Nah, it looks good. Like you cleaned it.
Thank you. Shout out to the sweat. Okay, so I wanted to get to one last thing before I get into these other things. Okay, so this last one, and because I have my opinion on it, but I got to get yours. Okay. How, and because this is my perspective from as a client too, okay? A razor finish, like, okay? Is that pretty standard? Or would you say that's like
it should be
customary? Right?
Like for like a lineup? Or like
but a razor finish.
Like on the lineup and all that, the detail?
Yeah.
I think, well, for us it is. I'm sure for Jeffrey it is.
Okay.
I think if it's not in your shop, it should be. But also, if you're not a barber, you can't.
Well, the reason why I said that is because I don't like. So, like I said, I got my I go to this guy, right? Same guy I've been going to for years. One time I was out of town and I needed to get a cut because I was going on a trip. I think the same thing. We went to we're going to Miami, right? And I was like, fuck, I need to get a cut, but I was out of town. I was like, let me just look at a spot real quick. So I found one that was pretty reputable. I went to this guy. A good rating, dude. I seen his shit. I was like, oh, cool. I just kind of look at that. I was like, he knows what he's doing. Cool. I get a cut, tip him good and everything. But I was just like, but he finished me up. That sounds weird to say, but he gets done with me, you know. And then he's like, all right. And I was just like, oh, like I didn't say anything because I'm not like rude like that, you know.
Yeah.
But he didn't give me the razor finish with like the lineup and everything because I had like I did the.
He didn't use no razor at all.
No razor, and it was like. I kind of looked at it, I was like, oh man, like you're kind of behind the pedestal. Only because like I'm so used to like seeing it around, you know?
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't my place to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thought it was pretty standard to get the razor finish.
It depends on the shop and in the area you're in.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, this was there is just I know I have one guy that doesn't do it, but that's just because he like if you ask for it, then I won't do it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, for the most part, that's why that's what barbers do, you know?
Yeah.
That's why you're a barber, because you have to do that whole razor.
If a barber isn't doing it, I recommend that they do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not doing
Y'all see this?
It's gonna separate you from your price, your quality, who's gonna come get a haircut from you. It's a very important thing in barber because cosmetologists, estheticians, no one else is allowed to use a razor. You need a barber license to use a straight razor.
Oh shit.
And so that makes a big difference. That's why I was saying if you're not a barber, you're not allowed to use a razor. I'm sure there's hairstylists that do, but that makes a big difference. And no, not everyone does use it. It should be standard.
Yeah.
But that's what makes certain people like Jeffrey and I more valuable because we do use a razor to finish
You're hearing it from 2 licensed professionals, y'all. Okay, free game again. You're welcome.
Free game.
And it was
recently licensed. I just got my license.
Hey, still, it don't matter if it's fucking 10 years ago.
But,
you know,
but it doesn't matter because you're licensed.
You're licensed.
Now. You know what.
It just threw me off because I was in fucking San Pedro, San Pedro, as some of the people say. You know, but I was in San Pedro. You know, it's down south. You know, like near Long Beach. So you know, they're pretty. You know, Southern California.
I wonder why
is pretty.
He did that. Maybe for like time.
I think it was like he wasn't fully comfortable yet with doing it, and so he didn't do it. Like I said, I didn't knock him. I still tipped him and everything. I didn't bring it up or anything, but I did leave kind of being like, oh man, like up here, you know, people do it all the time.
Yeah. Well, I forgot what I was just gonna say, but was the haircut good?
The haircut was good, yeah.
So see, like it would have been that much better just using the razor.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. The haircut's good.
Yeah.
But it's not great because you didn't get the razor. That's gonna make the
you know what made
difference.
it too? It was like, yo, it was a good cut, but I'm going to Miami, dog. Like, can you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to hit this flight to go to Florida.
Also, it was here that
because I flew out and I was just like, but we had flew out, but I was down south already prior, so I was just like, let me get a
haircut while I'm here.
Probably exactly, and it just didn't come out the way
it just wasn't a Miami cut.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, come on, bro. The certain cuts were just.
It was kind of like to get you by.
It was like yeah, like if I'm going to Texas or some shit like that, you know. But Miami, dog, like it's my first time going. You know what I mean? So it was just like, come on, man. So that was just my curiosity for that. So thank you for the insights.
Yeah.
But this next little thing I wanted to get to, I got a little thing I want to show y'all. So I have I'm not a pro, right? I'm not a professional. Like I said, I've been going to the same guy, but sometimes I'll cut my own hair. Okay. I'll cut my own hair. So I want you to guys be brutally honest. Okay. To prep for this, I normally was gonna get it cut yesterday, but I was like, I want them to tell me what they thought. So I cut my hair yesterday. I did it myself.
So you cut your hair?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
this is
good job. Good job.
So I just, keep it 100.
Oh shoot.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little. This, I did. You know, some spots I could have done better.
This is better than a lot of young barbers that
really?
It's really good, man.
I did it.
I thought you went to your regular guy.
No, I did it. I did it literally in my bathroom. I had to take out my mirror and hold it like a 3 type of thing. But I did it, so I just wanted to show y'all.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the roast. Okay, if you want to roast,
I can't roast you, dog. Like you're not a barber.
Okay.
There's nothing I can like.
I tried to line myself.
Looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
you did ball too on the side.
Yeah, I did.
I know. Yeah,
dude, that's hella good.
Really?
Yeah,
You did?
sure.
That's how I used to cut my hair.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that? You hear that?
Oh, why she was knocking you?
Because they don't believe. Because I be telling people and they don't believe me, and I'm like, yo,
really?
for real, like I did it.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't believe you either.
Yeah,
it looks good. It looks
But
good.
also, I thought you went to go get cut. I'm like, damn,
but
you
also,
really cut for this.
I get the same fucking cut, so I won't do this to y'all. Like I can't really, you know. This is just the one I do for myself. So.
No. I mean, this isn't a roast, but like I know who you usually go to.
Yeah.
So I know like this is not his quality. His
better.
Oh yeah, man.
This
for sure. That's one thing I can say is like his work is tits. But you did
and the only
great
reason
job.
why I didn't get it from him is because he took this weekend off.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, fuck. Because I had to cut my hair and I knew he was doing that.
Oh, you were pissed.
I was like, no, because I was just like, yo, look it, I can't do a barber episode and not have a fresh cut. You know, I didn't want to come in looking janky, so I hit him up and he was like, I'm not cutting this weekend, bro. He's like, I was like, don't trip, bro. I got you. And I was just like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm gonna have to go in, and if I mess up and they call me out on it, fuck it, you know.
Next time it can just be part of the podcast.
Yes,
we're just gonna have to like line you up and all that.
I'm with that. But
you gotta tell me because I don't want to wear a white shirt if I do. Because I don't ever wear white shirts to work.
I got you. Okay, so now look at what I got here is I want y'all to, again, on the show, this is my bag, okay? I'm going to show you everything that I have. And y'all
scaring me a little bit.
Okay, I want y'all to rate me on my equipment, okay? These are from the pros, okay? All right. My first item. This is what I used to cut. The same shit I've been using, okay?
Okay.
I have my first clipper. It's a bit dirty.
Yeah.
It's
That's the one you used?
This is the one I used.
Is it wireless?
No.
It looks a lot like the first one I started with.
It's a Super Taper 2.
Okay.
Is it a wall?
It's a wall. It's old, bro. This shit's like 6 years.
Is it?
Yeah.
I had a old wall. I still have it. My first pair of clippers that I ever used.
Oh,
and it's like that. Yeah, it's a wall also.
So this is what. So get the people, you know. So I use this one, right? That's one of my little items right there. Then if we dive deeper in it, I got a balding clipper.
Oh, I have that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So So I got some good shit.
You got some good stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't feel too bad. All right. So keep it going. And then I have
a lot
balding
of barbers
clipper,
use that. Yeah.
and this one's fucked up. You can tell that little corner.
Oh yeah, don't
piece.
cut yourself.
Don't.
That'll nick you, bro.
Oh,
You're
bro.
not careful with that corner.
Be careful when
You can order a new.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go on Amazon. They have
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, you can
That's
just
like
get
$20.
the foil shaver.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some of them come with the blades too. Like
I'll
if
tell
you
you
pop
what.
this open.
Let me see. It's
You know,
dirty
pop
though.
it
It's
open.
dirty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't. Huh?
Yeah. What?
Hey, if you're gonna show us your equipment, you better clean it, bro.
I just did it
So
yesterday.
usually it'll come with these blades.
Okay. Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't get dirty. I will
it's
say
okay.
though too, for the viewers and everything, if you do have something messed up right here and you're shaving your neck, be careful because your girl is gonna ask you where you get those hickey from. I'm just giving you a fair warning. You're gonna cut yourself.
Yeah, this one, man.
I'm telling you. Okay, so we're gonna hoard my shit some more. And then my last item. Well, second to last, but then I got. So okay, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. So I bought this one initially as an experiment. I wanted to test it. I wasn't too happy with it, but
You still use it?
I still use it. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
as long as
it works.
It works, but you know, hey, I'm not a pro.
Let me see.
I'm not a
Maybe
pro.
You just have to.
Clean it off a bit and.
Oh yeah, definitely clean it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Like I said, I just did it yesterday, so
That's pretty zero gap though. It's not bad. It's
Can
sometimes
you
the
even
blades.
get those?
I don't even know.
I
bro.
think
Don't
it came
look
like
at
that probably. It's pretty close. I'm sure it could be
Oh,
better, but you know it's not bad. It's really close.
But
Does it cut
minus all the. I mean, nah, it doesn't cut me. But I just kind of use it just to do some. I really just for the mustache and like shit like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I use that right.
Okay, you have more.
So, just this is just like little finalized stuff. I just kind of So I have a nose trimmer, but that's nothing I want to show right here. This is my straight razor. Okay.
Oh, do you straight razor yourself?
I'm a little embarrassed because I've cut myself a few times.
No, I
But-
cut myself to this day if I straight razor
Okay.
myself. Oh yeah.
So I tried, but here's my only caveat for it. I don't use it for my neck.
I wouldn't
Because I don't
either.
I don't feel confident. I don't use it for my upper mustache
Yeah.
because I don't feel confident in it.
You'll cut
I
yourself.
only use it for just the side
lineup.
right here.
Huh?
Just that. But this is the one I use.
Just keep keep doing it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
doing
that's
good. Yo,
all-
hey, I'm
yeah,
doing
that's all
good
good
from
stuff.
nothing. Okay, and the last little item I wanted to show. Then I just have this. So I
What
just
is
to
that?
show you just a little.
Oh, I'm glad
Oh,
you
like
have
a
that because
cooker?
I was gonna tell you the only problem I have is if you don't have any disinfectant.
No, I do have it.
Okay, so
Clean,
yeah.
it's all in one. It's a cleaner, lubricant, and a coolant.
Yeah.
that's
all
good.
in one.
That's good. That's what you need.
So do I get from the pros? Do I get a thumbs up, thumbs down?
Because you're not a barber, I give you
Yeah, I'll
a
pass.
10 out of
That's a
10.
pass right
yeah.
there too.
Hey,
Especially because the cut came out cool with what you got.
thank you, man. Yeah.
And your
'Cause
shoes,
if
and
you
your shoes
handed somebody-
definitely.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Y'all shoe game crazy too now. Hold up now. I think we all look good, But so I wanted to, like I said, I was just on, so I was just like, damn, bro, let me just try to do my shit, you know what I mean? Just to kind of peep game and seize. But I feel better knowing that, it's
No,
not
yeah,
too
You
that's
did a
bad.
good job, man.
It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
because I guarantee if you handed that to somebody else, they probably wouldn't have been able to do that cut that you
Really?
got.
Damn.
Well, you know what? It's not always about the clippers that you have.
Really?
It doesn't, because look, like if I don't have an iPhone, I use a flip phone, the phone's still gonna work. It's still
True.
gonna make the call and
That's
text,
true.
But
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. Like a lot of barbers would do challenges with Walmart clippers and stuff like that.
Oh, I've
and-
seen that. I've
Yeah,
seen that. There's the guy that did it on YouTube. What's his name? You guys know that guy? It's like he has a thing. It's like Tomb 45.
Oh,
know,
245.
Basio?
Basio,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
Basio
yeah.
cuts.
Yeah,
Basio,
he
yeah,
did that?
He did that. That's
Yeah.
what I had seen it from.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about the clipper. It matters about what you can do with it.
Let's
really.
go.
That's the-
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You knocked out a clean fade with that, man. So,
Yeah, you did,
it's
man.
good.
Did a good job.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I try to. Damn, dude, I feel like we can just keep going on this one. I love this fucking topic, but I try to keep them right, like at the hour mark. You know?
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, sure.
Just because I feel like after that. There's only a few people that actually still tune in at that point. That's what I found on mine. So I try to keep them around
But you
the
can't
hour
stop
mark.
though.
But no, I said I want to keep going though. You know?
Yeah.
But I do want to do this one thing. So at the wait, hold on. Last little topic. So these are just stories from the shop. Nah. But I want to know, yo, what is the craziest form of payment method you guys have ever received, if any? Because I'll tell you one that I did that I'm not 200% too proud of, but I'm willing to share it on this on this podcast if you guys are willing to listen.
I want to hear it. Yeah.
Okay, so you go with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, back in my day, right, in high school, I may or may not, kind of distributed narcotics, right?
Sure.
But I remember one time I needed to get a cut for a quinceañera, and I was like, bro, I can't cut my own shit. And then if I did, maybe I'll just use like a one guard or some shit,
Yeah.
So there was this dude. He was in King City. I'll tell you who it is off here too. He was
in King City.
Yeah, it was in King City. Yeah.
Okay.
We went to the same high school.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Matter of fact, we didn't even do the intros like that. Shit, my bad. So we did this. So this one guy that we know. He was cutting hair, like just he just cuts hair, So I was just like, hey, bro, like I need to get a cut, and I don't really have money like that, but I was just like, yo, I'll give you an eighth, like if you're willing to cut my hair. And he was just like, for sure. So he cut my hair for like an eighth, and I thought it was a fair trade, and I got a haircut.
That's pretty cool.
But that was one form of payment method that I've given. But I just want to know a story from you guys. Have you heard anything crazy like that?
I think that's pretty common, to be honest.
Really?
Oh
shit!
really?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because
Cool.
when you said like crazy, that's the first thing that popped into my head, man. Like people have paid me with. Man, it's crazy what I've gotten paid with, bro. Like,
oh, okay, good. I don't feel too. Yeah.
I still get tipped with nugs.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
yo, is that disrespectful? Someone just goes, "Hey, here you go, bro."
No, like we,
your pocket.
I think I get that all the time. But one time, this one dude, he gave me some other stuff, bro. That I'm like, damn, do I look like I do this to you?
Oh no,
yeah,
dude,
bro. Like, so
don't
he
disrespect me.
He paid me, and he's like, hey, I only have enough for the cut, but I got you on the tip. Come outside. I'm like, come outside. Like, what's going on, bro?
Yo.
So he made me go outside, bro. We go to his car. He's like digging, bro, like under his carpet and stuff, like going through hella stuff. And I'm like, what does he got like down there, bro?
Like a stash spot?
Yeah, like like in the middle console.
Oh, he
like,
had to hide some
bro,
shit.
like under there, he had like a whole like compartment down there. So he's down there, right, going in. I'm like, what is this fool gonna give me? Like I had no idea.
He busted out his mixtape.
Bro,
like, yo,
yeah, he's like, nah, dude. So he just like gets like this like the little baggie, right?
Yeah.
Little baggie. I didn't even know what it was. So he gives it to me, shakes my hand, bro, like some cartel shit. Like,
get the fuck out of here, dude.
He hands it to me, bro. I don't even want to look at it. I'm like, cool, thanks, bro.
All right.
I go inside. I opened it, bro, and it's just like a little rock, bro.
Oh my god!
I'm just like,
little rock.
Like, yeah, and I'm like, damn, what the hell? I'm like, bro, like.
That was the tip, bro. Like,
yeah,
what
dude.
the
And
fuck?
he just like gave it to me, and he's like, "Hey, if you like it, let me know." I'm like,
"Oh,
he was trying to."
Yeah, I'm like, all right. He's trying to get a client out of me.
A little marketer. It came with his ad on Instagram. He's like, so you can follow me.
A business card and everything. Bro.
He's trying to get you a hook.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, bro. But like, because that was like when I first kind of started out here too.
Yeah.
So that threw me off, bro. I'm like, whoa, because back home I didn't get tips like that.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like the most I got was like a 3-pack, of like Modelos or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
once I moved out
tip,
here, man, I got crazy stuff. I got crazy stuff. I'm like, dude, what the heck?
You didn't get anything like that, Anthony?
Oh yeah, man. I've gotten stuff over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell. I don't feel like it's crazy though because it's so like
so
common, or
common?
like it's happened a lot of times.
Oh,
but
okay.
I've never gotten paid that way. I've always gotten like tip.
like a tip.
Yeah, like people ask me, "Oh, do you still smoke?" And it's usually people I trust. So
Right.
"Oh, I got some for you." They'll just shoot it. It'll be top shelf too a lot of times.
Oh, okay, cool.
But back in the day when I used to cut in my apartment, I had 2 roommates. All 3 of us smoked. And, and we would smoke all the time. But my cousin used to come through and he would bring his homies all the time. He would make them pay for his haircuts.
Damn.
Like it was crazy, right?
Yeah.
And one time I told him, because I always hooked him up, and sometimes he would give me like edibles or he'd give me weed.
Yeah.
And one time he told me like, I told him, I was like, man, look, I'm having a little rough time, and I was like very, very like on a budget all the time. Like I cut hair because it gave me extra money, but also because it helped me with bills sometimes. And I remember my cousin I remember one time him and his brother, both of my cousins, they like broke into this backyard and they stole like weed plants. They stole the plants, bro. They just ripped them out the ground, put them in trash bags, and took off.
Damn.
And so he had like fresh shit. So I was like, look, man, I'm doing kind of bad. I need to actually buy a new pair of clippers. And he, so I guess he didn't really pay me for a haircut, but he gave me a whole zip, and he was like, just, you could sell this. He goes, just take it, sell this. He goes, give me $50 out of it, and the rest you can have.
Oh, damn.
So I ended up selling it, and then before I finished, I was like, hey, I haven't sold it all yet, but he goes, well, how much do you have? I got like $40 out of it. He goes, oh no, I think I had like how much did I have? Something like that. He goes, just give me $40 and you can have the rest. It's all good. Do whatever you want with it.
Well, damn.
So
sure.
I mean, but nothing crazy.
Like
I mean,
it's great. It's because it might not be crazy to us, but like to other people, like
I was just curious.
They paid you in that,
bro. Because like I said, that was my little story. But I've also known of like other people being like, I guess this wouldn't be considered crazy, but I know these two guys like one guy was like a tattoo guy, one was like a barber, and he'd be like, "Yo, get my next 2 cuts, and I'll just get you I'll just tattoo up like something small, like whenever you want, you know."
Yeah.
And so we'll do something.
That's what I did. Like this one.
Yeah.
I did a haircut for this.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done like the little.
Yeah, I just cut him up, and then he gave me this. So I'm like, fuck.
That's a good trade.
I think, man, I've traded a lot of things for haircuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I've traded shoes for. Or I've gotten shoes for haircuts.
Oh, damn. See, that's what, again, if that's not essential, if motherfuckers are willing to trade shoes for haircut, if that's not essential, come on now.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I don't got money, but I got these J's right here.
I got these J's, bro. What size you wear? You can wear 2 socks. Wear 2 pairs of socks.
I mean, like CDs, like mixes, of songs or albums, like, they burned.
Yeah.
Just different things, man. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I've traded a lot of things for haircuts for sure.
So see, it's good to know. Like I said, what's common for y'all is just like I was just like, damn, I never seen it like that, and I never heard it like that. I thought my story was a little janky. I thought I was being a little, you know what I mean, like a little travieso and shit. Like I didn't know it was that.
Man, that's nothing. I mean, look what Jeffrey said.
Yeah, anytime Jeffrey just goes, yo, look at every time.
Why are you now? I'm like,
Pete, nah, you good, bro, you good. All right, y'all. So at the end of so I want to do this last little segment. At the end of each episode, I do this segment called Quick Hitters, where I ask my guests a series of 10 questions. Some of them might be general, some of them might be specifically catered to the guests that I have on. I've done them, with single ones. I've done it with two people on, and I just love to just get the response for you guys right away. Okay, so I ask something, say something, you just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
At the same time, like we can.
Yeah, fuck it. Both of you are just going at the same time. Okay. Clear or brown liquor?
Brown.
Clear.
You said beer?
Clear.
Oh, they said beer. I was like, damn, that was specific. Okay. Wall or Andes products? Did I say that right? Andes?
Yeah.
Wall or Andes?
Andes.
Damn. I like Wall.
Wall? Okay.
Neither is my first choice though.
Is there another?
Not anymore. They used to be, but no. Gamma. Sorry.
Gamma. Why is
I use Babyliss.
Damn, hold up. Y'all are going, hold up. I didn't even know there was more than, I thought it was just those two. You know what I mean? Okay. Cash App or Venmo?
Venmo.
Cash App. I don't use either though.
Oh, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Man, good to know.
Apple Pay, honestly.
Oh, that's right.
I prefer Apple Pay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What seems more fun for y'all? Karaoke night or bowling night?
Karaoke.
Okay. Okay. What gets you more excited? New music or new shoes?
New shoes.
New shoes, for sure.
Okay. If you only had one life to save, who would you save? Your girl or your mom?
Oh man. Yeah, it's messed up because my girl's sitting. Oh man.
Tick tock, tick tock. Hey,
I'll just die trying to say both, bro.
There you go. There you go. Okay. What you got?
Either way, bro. If you save your mom, your girl's gonna kill you, bro.
Okay. True.
Hey, she be trying to kill me for no reason. So
he feels it right here, right? Okay. Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Thanksgiving, bro.
Okay. Which would you rather have? $1 million in cash or 100,000 over the course of 12 months?
$1 million in cash.
For sure.
Okay. Would you rather have enhanced smell or enhanced sight?
Enhanced sight.
Sight for sure.
Sight.
Sometimes you don't want to smell shit, you know? There's certain things you just don't want to smell, bro.
That's true. I didn't think
About
about
half
that.
the time, I don't want to smell some things. Like, I wish...
Nah, for sure. I wouldn't want to smell. Too.
I didn't think
Maybe
about that.
taste, bro.
Okay.
Like an enhanced taste. That would be tight.
All right. Are you a grower or a shower? Keep it 100.
I'm a grower.
Man, we water the plants every now and then.
Okay. Are you a text or a phone call type of person?
Text, bro, for sure.
Damn, it depends, because sometimes I'd be calling like, let me just get out of the way. I guess text, though.
Okay. Last one, and I don't even know if this is 10, but I always just say it like that, okay? Finish this line. I'm in the building and I'm feeling like...
Yee.
Yeah, okay. Just checking y'all real quick. You know, just making sure.
I was going to say
like
myself.
Oh, that's a good one.
You could have hit it with that one.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
So I was like...
I like both answers. But anyway, that was quick hitters, y'all. Thank you for those responses. Like I said, I don't know if they were actually 10. I never do. I kind of just go.
That's kind of reminds me of I forgot what it's called. He does it on Jimmy Fallon.
Ooh.
Where they do this game and they
I saw the one with Dave Chappelle. Did you see that one?
I don't think I've seen it. Well, I don't know. It depends, because he does a lot of games on his show. But they read from this card and they read these. I think it's Mad Libs. Is it Mad Libs?
Mad Libs. I've been getting a lot of shit from them.
Well, they read, right? And you have to answer like really quickly, and they write them down or something. And then they end up doing like a skit with it. But it's hilarious. Like
Jimmy Fallon, I'm gonna steal your shit.
I've been watching a bunch of his. Yeah, you should do them, bro.
No, for real.
Now thinking about it, that you did that, like there's some games that he does, and they're pretty simple and they're funny. Like I like watching them because they're funny.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing.
He does this and uses like different celebrities that come on and they all play.
Fuck yeah. Damn. Well, damn y'all. Hey, so much fun on here, dude.
Is that an hour already?
Yeah, bro. It's been an hour. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Thank you guys for coming on, bro. I'm hoping I can get you guys back on again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anytime.
Sure. I'm down.
Like I said, I want to keep going fucking longer, but I generally try to keep them at an hour.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also because the place where I upload them to, I'm only allotted so many hours a month, and if I go over, I have to pay, which I'm fine with. But I'm already over it by 2 hours. So
hey, don't lie, bro. I know you're sweating right now. So
bro,
that's really why you want to end it at
all
an hour,
the time, bro. I'm checking my armpits and shit. Like, you know, but so again, man, go ahead.
I do want you to come by, and maybe we can set something up so you can come do a pop up at the shop, man. That'd be dope.
I'm 100% down for that one, bro. I'm like I said, I'll take all my equipment. We'll set one up right there. We could have whoever else is on, bro. Whoever wants to just speak. I think
that would be that's where
I'll get it straight up. Bro. I got 4 mics.
Oh, so, do you?
Yeah, I got 4 mics.
Okay.
Yeah. So
where I'll talk. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but we'll set that one up for sure.
Yeah.
But even with your girl too, we'll set that way. If you guys want to, if you guys need help with that, like or getting her on too.
Yeah, we'll talk, man.
But man, thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for sliding through, and I hope y'all motherfuckers enjoy this shit because there's a lot of free game that got put on it. Okay. But again, man, so we'll start with Anthony to the left. We already said, where you can find him at on IG, but go ahead and give them any other info.
Splash.jpg is my personal. Billionaire Barbershop is the barbershop. And you can just pull up and ask for a free game. It's all good.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeffrey Cash on all platforms. And I'm at King's Barber Lounge in Citrus Heights.
That's right. Again, Anthony and Jeffrey. And I'm your host, Albert Fig. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Everything is greatly appreciated. And we'll catch y'all next week, okay? Y'all stay safe. Peace.